Have you ever been in a class before and you felt the butterflies in your stomach just to raise your hand? Or have you ever wanted to go and ask the girl or guy of your dreams out, but you just felt nervous so you never did it? Or have you ever just been in an acting class and you had a scene or a monologue and you've been working on it all day long and then you go in there and you forget all of your lines? Has it ever happened to you? Probably you'd say yes, one of them, if not all of them. And guess what? That means you're a human being, because everybody has had to deal with this at some point in time, and a lot of people still deal with this on a consistent basis. From my background with acting, I've had to go and perform for hundreds of people. I've had to talk to people all the time. Communication is a big thing when you're an actor. So what I want to do is I want to share the information I have in order to grow and build your confidence in a very simple and concise video like this one today. And what it's going to include are 4 points that you can go and implement today, and it's going to be simple. The thing that I hate anytime when I go on YouTube myself is when something is made out to be so complicated or it's just impractical that I can't go and implement the steps. This video is not that video. It's easy. You will learn. So the first point that we're going to be talking about is the mental aspect. And the only way we can talk about this is with me asking you a question. The question I have is, what is the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to you? Can you think about it? Do you have it in your head right now? You probably do. Now, if you're brave enough, you can go and leave it down in the comment section below, but nobody has to. Now, here's my follow-up question. What is the most embarrassing thing that has happened to your 3 closest friends? Now, how's that going? Right now, it's probably taking you a little bit of time to think about it. You're going, maybe it was this, maybe it's that, I don't know, maybe you don't have any idea at all. Now, what's interesting about this is that for yourself, you know right away. But for other people, especially being your 3 closest friends, you're like, I don't know, I really have to think about it. The reason for that being is because no one is truly paying as much attention as you think. For us, we're always gonna be our hardest critic. We're gonna be our own Simon Cowell 24/7. We're constantly judging ourselves. But we do it too much to a degree where we think everybody's thinking the same thing. But the thing is, at the end of the day, we're not the center of the world for a lot of people. At the end of the day, nobody cares what we did. They forget about it tomorrow. We can do something today and be so nervous, freaking out about it, that nobody's gonna be talking about it in an hour from now. Simply from the simple point that nobody's judging you as much as you're judging yourself. Now, the second point is gonna be talking about this bit of research that I read before. Now, I'm gonna kind of butcher it a little bit. It's not gonna be 100% perfect, but what you will understand is the whole concept that we are getting at. So here's how this story goes that I read. There are these horse riders that would ride these beautiful horses, and the horses behaved very well, except when they got close to a highway or a freeway, because the cars would zip by and these horses would understandably freak out. Now, when these horses freak out, what happens? They go crazy. The horse riders get thrown off the horse and they get injured, or in severe cases, they would die. So these horse riders, what they had to do is figure out, how can we get these horses to calm down and not freak out when they're close to the highways? So their solution was they got these horses and they tied them to the trees right next to the highway. And then when the cars zipped by, they saw the horses would freak out. Now, the horse riders, they left, and then they came back a few days later. And then when they came back, they found out that these horses that went nuts and crazy when the cars drove by were now completely still and normal. The horse didn't freak out like it used to. The reason for this is for this thing called exposure therapy. They were exposed so much to the thing that was freaking them out that then they found out that there was nothing actually to worry about. When the horses were next to the freeway and the cars were zipping by, they didn't get attacked, they didn't get hurt, it was just a loud noise. But they learned to ignore it. So how this all applies to you is that we are the horses in our everyday life. There are things that we're scared about that we shouldn't be, and the only way that we can push past that fear is to go and realize that it's not that bad. So when you're in that class and you're scared to go and raise your hand, raise it anyways, because you're gonna find out that even though you may get the question wrong, you will still survive. You're gonna be okay. And the more you do it, the easier it's gonna get. And this applies to every aspect of your life. Don't be that horse in your life that makes an issue out of something that was never even a problem. Now, this third point is going to be instant actions. Things that you can actively do after this video or even during the video right now as you're watching it. And the reason I wanna put this in here is because sometimes that's all we need. We just need the instant solutions of what we can do. So some things that will make you appear more confident. People who go and they hunch over and they look like this, This is not confident. This does not display confidence to the outside world. And a lot of this you realize when you're in an acting class is that your physicality and your body tells a story. Just hunching over shows a lack of confidence compared to when you're up straight, your chest is wide, your shoulders are back, you will appear more confident. You may be feeling all the nerves inside. You may be feeling extremely scared. But from the outside perspective, we don't see that, even though you might have that feeling on the inside. Other things that you can do for yourself is open body language. So for example, with my hands here, when I'm speaking and I'm talking, there's a difference when my hands are out here and the body language is open compared to if my hands are right here and the body language is just a little bit more closed off. The open one is more appealing, it's more attractive, and it appears more confident compared to one that is closed off. The next thing that will help you is the volume of your voice. So truthfully answer for yourself, what volume do you typically speak at? If you talk at a volume that's kind of just at a level 2 like this and it's just not very confident, well, that's not going to tell a good story to the people out in the world who view you and talk to you. They will see you as somebody who lacks confidence. But even if you talk at a level 2, even if you bring it up to a level 3 or 3.5, you will sound more confident than you typically sound right now just by raising your voice. Because people who are confident tend to speak a little bit louder. So the louder you speak, the more space you take up just with your voice. The next one is strong eye contact. If you just constantly look around and you can never make strong eye contact with somebody, that's going to make you appear shy. The stronger your eye contact is, the more confident you'll seem. And the last point is getting rid of the unnecessary words. One of the things that is the most unnecessary things that people say all the time is If you can get rid of using in your vocabulary, you will sound more articulate, you'll sound smarter, and you will also seem like somebody who's more confident. People who say are people who have to tend to think a little bit more, or they're more unsure of their answers. So today we're gonna talk about how to build your confidence. When I talk like that, you would never watch this video. So we have to make sure we can get rid of from our vocabulary. The last point I'm gonna bring up is the environment. If I was with you and we were friends, and I always told you, I don't think you're gonna do very good. No, that sounded dumb what you just said. Oh, you're so stupid. If I was your friend and I was saying that type of stuff to you, you wouldn't feel good. But we have a lot of friends out there like that who bring us down. Your environment can change your confidence overnight. If you hang out with people who bring you up and say, hey, you're doing great. Hey, don't worry about it. You're getting better. Hey, wow, you look really good today. Hey, you know what? You're awesome. People who actively can bring you up will make you feel more confident. It'll make you feel more special. You'll bring more into a room. Just by changing your environment will have a huge effect on your confidence. But the thing that you have to do for yourself is you have to find that bravery to go and say, you know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna hang out with this group of people anymore. I'm gonna hang out with this group that actually cares about me. So I hope you all like this video. This is a really important topic when it comes to confidence, because confidence doesn't just help us in our world of acting, but it can help us in any other profession of our life. These are points that I've implemented for the longest time, and these are things that have helped me grow and actually build my own confidence. So if you use it for yourself, you're gonna find that your confidence will grow. Comment down below which step you're gonna take action on first, because the first step you have to do is literally go and take action, and that's all on you. So I hope you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you stay up to date with everything. Give this video a thumbs up if it helped you. We're posting 2 videos a week now, so don't forget to click that notification bell. And also, if you're interested in our 10-hour acting masterclass, our 2.0 version, that's going to be down in the description down below and also in the comment section. And then if you enjoyed this video and you like this one, then you're really going to go and love this video right over here. All right, I'll see you later. Peace.